Hey guys, welcome to another session of Redesign UX. Today, we're going to see how to create the switch button using the Auto Animate feature of Adobe Xd. So let's get started. To create the button, we're going to be using the rectangle tool. I'm going to give it a rounded border and a linear gradient fill color. I have the color of my swatches already, so I'm going to be transitioning from a lighter shade of green to a darker shade of green. And now to create the icon, I'm going to be using the line tool. Give it a white fill color, size of 3, and a rounded edge. Now I'm going to go duplicate this line and rearrange both of them to make it look like a tick mark. Now I'll select both my line elements and group them together by pressing Ctrl G, or you can right click and find the option to group them. I'll rename the group. I'll call it icon and I'll move it to one of the end of the button. And now I'm going to go duplicate the artboard, change the name of the artboard to match the original one, and click on the button and change its fill color such that it transitions from a lighter shade of red to a darker shade of red. And then I'm going to move the icon to the extreme right and rearrange it to make it look like a cross. And so now we have both our initial state and our final state ready, and we just have to connect them in our prototype view. So let's head over to the prototype view and select the first button and click and drag onto the second artboard. And now I'm going to choose a tap trigger, and the action type is going to be Auto Animate. And the destination artboard name remains the same. I'm choosing an ease in, ease out transition and set it to a time of 0.6 seconds. And I'm going to do the same thing for the second button as well. Click and drag onto the first artboard. Now, Auto Animate feature of Adobe Xd works by applying a fade in, fade out effect on corresponding elements on both the artboards. So because of this, it's necessary for you to have the same name for both your artboards, and all your components must retain the same name in both the artboards. We have grouped our line elements together in a group called icon, and it must be present under the same group in the second artboard as well. If not, the Auto Animate feature will not be working properly. So now that we've connected both of them, let's go ahead and demo this. So we click here. So the icon moves fine, but then you see that the background transition is a little abrupt. So let's go ahead and fix this. Now we head back to the design view, select the first artboard, select our button and duplicate it. And now we're going to change the fill color to the shade of red. Now we're going to hold down the Shift key and select both our rectangular elements. And in the Property Inspector, you have an option called Intersect. And we're going to choose this. So you can see that our original button is visible now. And we're going to do the same thing in the second artboard as well. So choose the button, duplicate it, and change its fill color to match the initial one. And then select both of them and perform the intersection. Now let's go ahead and demo this again. So here you go. Now you see that our background animation is way more smoother than the initial one. So this is how you create a very simple switch button using the Auto Animate feature of Adobe Xd. And this is it for today's video, guys. I really hope you liked it, and please do give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Let me know of any questions or feedbacks in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!